What are you talking about?
Your Ventura thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your pepper spray, the one that you got from the tip.
Can you explain?
Hey, that's your go-to line, you idiot. Dig that ass.
These officers pushed the line when it came to demanding ID. Clips like these come from channels like SLO County Observer and News Now Alabama, creators who've spent years documenting real encounters and exposing how citizen rights play out in the real world. But here's the real question. Was this about safety or retaliation? Make sure to check out the original creators. Links are in the description. Follow their work and let them know ID Refusal Cops sent you. We support those who stand for civil rights, because in this video, you're definitely gonna learn something and probably have a strong opinion by the end.
Right now I'm getting violated with all my rights right now.
Overriding on the opposite side, and then you just told us to move on the other side.
This moment captures a classic Fourth Amendment boundary. In the United States, a person is not required to provide ID unless there is reasonable suspicion of a crime, under cases like Terry v. Ohio. The officer's repeated questioning without articulating suspicion suggests a consensual encounter turning coercive. The refusal here is lawful if no detention is justified. Notice how the officer presses harder. This is where many citizens unknowingly surrender their rights.
Can I please have your ID?
Nope.
Can you give me your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel what?
I'm not gonna.
Five from?
All right, go. Gabriel, can you spell your first name?
Nope.
No?
No.
What's your last name, Gabriel?
Nope.
No, what? Alright, Gabriel. I'm gonna do a probation search. Put your camera down right here.
Look at this guy. Retaliating.
Did you have to check in yet, Gabriel?
What?
Did you get remanded yet? Not yet.
What are you talking about?
For your Ventura thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For your pepper spray, the one that you got from the tip.
Can you explain?
Here, the officer invokes a probation search exception, which under cases like United States v. Knights allows warrantless searches, but only if the person is actually on probation and properly identified. The critical issue is verification. If the officer cannot clearly establish that status, the search risks becoming unlawful. The sudden escalation suggests a pretext search, potentially violating the Fourth Amendment. Watch how quickly authority is asserted without evidence.
I don't know, the thing you put on your video.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What video?
You're on probation, right? Oh.
What are you talking about?
Probation.
What are you talking about?
Are you on probation?
What are you talking about?
42. Yeah.
What's he talking about?
I'll go Gabriel Rosa, Wells Fargo. Can you start in a second?
Is that allowed?
And here, he got mad again because I called him a scumbag.
Gabriel?
Scumbag?
Alright, Gabriel. I'm gonna do a probation search. Put your camera down right here. Gabriel, just stay back. You don't need to walk straight up to me.
You gonna search me again or what?
You want me to search you?
Do you want to? Is that you want to put hands on me or what? You want to put hands on me or what?
Walk right up to me.
Oh, I'm so scared.
What starts as repeated ID demands and personal targeting in California doesn't end there. In Alabama, it escalates even further, where an officer openly admits something far more serious. Not just enforcement, but surveillance. And the question now shifts, how far is too far?
I'm the one you screamed at.
I know. Why were you trying to cause an accident?
I didn't do anything.
I saw you in the rearview mirror. You cut in front of traffic.
You thought I was going to blow the
That other car
horn.
stopped.
You thought I blew the horn. It was not me.
No, it was the other car that blew the horn because you cut him off.
No, I did not.
Yes, sir, you did. I saw
I've
it.
got a dash cam going. You're the idiot that screamed at me.
Okay, then go pull up your dash cam.
Not for you, I won't. I'll do it in
I
court.
think so. Why are you shaking so bad? It's not cold today.
Hey, that's your go-to line, you idiot. Dig that ass. There's Blackford, the Tyrant cop.
Yeah, get whatever you can out of it.
He is definitely an asshole.
I'll wait on the record. Here you go, Mr. Wilson. Here's your citation for reckless driving. Court date is May 17th at 9 a.m. if you care to use that. If not, instructions on how to pay are on the back. Any other questions you've got, you can call that 254, what is it, 2152 phone number.
Get away from me with that gun.
Excuse me?
Get away from me with that gun.
Would you care to take the ticket?
Please back away from me. 6 foot.
Take
I
the
don't want COVID.
citation.
I don't want COVID from you.
You're getting a ticket for reckless driving. So you can either...
It's called retaliation is what you're doing.
No, sir. It's all on body camera when you sped by and cut that off.
Okay.
So you can either take your citation, which is not an admittance of guilt.
Listen carefully. This is not a misunderstanding, it's an admission. The officer confirms that the citizen's identity and image were distributed across departments, not a basis for surveillance. Targeting someone solely for filming raises serious concerns of retaliation and viewpoint discrimination. And once that line is crossed, every future encounter becomes legally questionable.
It's just that you will show up for a court date, or we can go down to the jail right now and handle this immediately.
You get your supervisor out there.
He's already here.
Get him here to talk to me.
Okay. Until then, you're more than welcome to video.
Okay, now tell me again what you're doing.
Your court date is May 17th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Just like I
This is not an admission of guilt. This is a traffic citation. If you wish to have this further discussed in court, you're more than welcome to come to court. And the address, do you have a... Are you familiar with 801 17th Street North? It's on your ticket. You can just GPS it if you want it.
Okay. And your name again?
I'm Sergeant Justice.
Okay, Justice.
3308.
This is who?
Same thing it was last time you asked me.
The asshole? You gonna arrest me for that too?
Look, Edwin, I don't have a problem with what you're doing.
You do.
No, sir, I don't.
You do.
No, I do not.
You're
the only
retaliating.
problem I had with you last time was you were recording that lady that was on the accident who was having a bad day. That was the only problem.
Like I said, this
I don't have an issue with what you're doing,
Again,
sir.
you're an asshole.
That's fine.
That's fine. Everybody's got an opinion. How about that?
That's what it
it.
says.
Let's just go and
That's
go.
fine.
And y'all can conduct this later in court.
That's not it. I don't have a problem with what you're doing.
Yes, you do.
But when you almost cause an accident,
Retaliation.
no, sir.
That's absolutely.
Retaliation.
We're done. I mean, he can sit here and record.
I'm good. I'm just trying to talk to him like a man, but he doesn't want to do
You're not a man. You're an asshole.
Okay.
You got a record started
I've
on
been
it?
called worse by a lot better. Yeah, record's on the way. Matter of fact, that's probably them right now.
Quit dicking at your ass in public. You think you scare people? You don't.
I'm not, no, sir. No.
You think it's the first ticket I've got from thugs like you?
You're mistaken.
You're a thug.
I'm just not going to be intimidated by you and your camera.
I'm not intimidated by you either.
You don't have to be. I'm not trying to. I've explained that to you. I have no issues with what you're doing, sir.
Yes, you do.
No, sir, I don't. And you can say that all you want. I do not have an issue with what you're doing.
Do you really think this little ticket bothers me?
It doesn't matter if it
At
does.
all.
That's not the point. That's got absolutely nothing to do with it.
Go to work. Just get your ass out there and go to work.
I am at work.
No, you're not. You're there talking to me.
Obviously, that's part of my work. You're taking up my time. Just bring on the record.
Kick them rocks, slave boy. You welfare recipient.
watch how the narrative shifts from documenting to being labeled a threat. The officer suggests the citizen could be dangerous despite no crime in progress. Under the Fourth Amendment, a detention requires specific, articulable facts, not speculation or association. Comparisons to unrelated events do not establish legal suspicion. When assumptions replace evidence, the encounter risks crossing into unlawful territory.
On camera. He was on the lookout for me.
Man, nobody wants to arrest you, buddy. And at the end of the day, you got your day in court. You can go fight this ticket in court.
This will help out because you just said you was on the lookout for me.
We have to look out for you, sir, because we think you might be a danger to us.
A danger?
Yeah, there's
How am I
all the
gonna-
videos you put.
Have you ever
could be
done-
one of those? You remember the people that invaded the Capitol? You could be one of those people.
No,
sovereign
not me.
citizen.
Not me.
Well, you have sovereign citizen tendencies. So,
Definitely not. That's you.
So what we do is we need to know who you are and stuff.
You're the
but
one that thinks
nobody's going to arrest you. Nobody's
think
arrested
you're
you so
above-
far.
You think you're above the law. He thinks he's above the law.
Absolutely not.
You're the sovereign citizen, not me.
Well, I mean, and you know what? That's a free opinion. It's a free country. We're not China, man. You can do whatever you want.
You just admitted you was on the lookout for me.
If we were on the lookout for you, sir, we'd arrest you all the time. We need to know who you are just in case of danger.
You would arrest me all the time? For
We
what?
just need to know who you are. We don't have to arrest you, but if we could, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to.
But you would like
But we need to know who you are just in case you do something dangerous.
But you would like to arrest me?
I don't want to arrest anybody, sir. I get paid by the hour, not by the arrest.
You said you'd like to arrest me all the time?
No, I didn't. And you know I didn't say that.
Well, repeat it again then.
What I said was, if we needed to, we could, but we don't. Because we know who you are. We just need to make sure you weren't a threat. Since you're not a threat, you're a journalist. You're not a threat. But I do need you to get back on the sidewalk.
At this point,
I need you to get back on the sidewalk,
Fixing to
though.
leave.
You need to get back on the sidewalk,
Are you gonna
sir.
arrest me then?
You're gonna get back on the sidewalk, sir, because I want you to be safe. I don't want you to get hurt. What if you got hit by a car? or
Supreme
damaged?
Court ruled it's
You
not
need
your
to be on the
job.
sidewalk.
It's not your job to protect me.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I protect you out of the kindness of my heart. How about that?
You don't protect anybody.
Oh man, I never do.
Never.
Never?
No.
Never?
No.
Oh man.
You just fell for his bullshit.
Who's bullshit?
Offered to Blockford.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you fell for his bullshit. Your whole city's nothing but a bunch of tyrants.
Who's a bunch of pirates?
Your whole city, the police department is tyrants.
Did you say pirates or tyrants?
Tyrants.
Like-
Tyrants.
But could we also be considered pirates? I can't hear you.
You need hearing aids then too.
What'd you say?
You need hearing aids.
I can't hear you.
I know you can.
You know, believe it or not, I actually like you.
No, you don't.
If I didn't like you, why would I subscribe to your news site?
Look, if you liked me, you'd have come up and told him to back off.
No, I can't tell him to back off. That's officer discretion. Officer discretion. See, he didn't have to write you a ticket. He could have given you a warning. That's his discretion, not mine.
But he doesn't.
We don't have to give warnings. We do, because sometimes it's in our best interest. But seriously, I do follow your thing,
Okay.
and you know, you got a loyal fan base, and you know, I don't really have anything against you. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes I agree with you. You'd be surprised.
Thank you.
Probably-
you-
you
but
probably
again-
believe that, though.
but you said he
I agree
could-
with some of the stuff.
He
What's
could
that?
have given me a warning, correct?
Anybody can give you. I can give you a warning all the time.
Okay, and his reason for not giving me a warning is what? Because of who I am?
It doesn't matter. He might not give warnings. I could. I could give you a warning. Listen, the difference in us and communist China is a free and healthy news. They call it the fourth estate. That's the difference between us and like tyranny. So when I say I literally dig some of the stuff you do, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
So
Well, you have a tyrant. You have a tyrant working for you there.
that's your opinion. I mean, I can't tell you not to have it.
He gave me a ticket in retaliation.
It's not retaliation.
It is retaliation. He admitted it.
If you broke the law, you broke the law. I mean, you can always give a warning on a ticket.
Mr. Wilson, you can call me names, you can act immature all you want. It's not going to change anything. I still don't have a problem with you.
You have a problem with me.
I do not.
You don't?
No, sir. But what you do does not give you an excuse for what you did earlier. Just because you go around recording police and trying to get a rise out of them does not mean you get an excuse or a free pass on driving reckless. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
Okay. Again, you're a pussy. I don't usually do this towards cops, but there.
I don't care. It don't bother me.
Do you beat your wife like most cops do?
Because you want to
beat
act
your
like
wife?
a 12-year-old does not mean that I'm going to stoop to
Do
your
you
level.
beat your wife?
No, why? Do you beat yours?
Do you kick your
Is that
dog?
what your problem is?
How many people have you
Is that what
killed?
your problem is?
How
You
many
beat your
people
wife
have
when
you
you're at home,
killed?
then you come out here and want to act bad and tough to all the other people?
How many people have you
Is that
shot?
what it is? None.
None?
None.
Yeah, I believe
Except
that.
when I was in combat in Desert Storm.
Oh, wow, yeah. What, you killed innocent people? Pick it up, slave. Is that your gang symbol on your arm? Is that your gang symbol?
I would have thought, being a big First Amendment guy, you would understand the Second Amendment as well.
No, I'm talking on your arm. The tattoo.
So you don't have any idea what Mola Bobby means.
That's your gang symbol, I'm assuming. What is it? Explain it to me. Officer Justice, how many people have you shot?
I can't hear you.
How many people have you shot?
None.
Never shot anybody.
No. Never even shot an animal.
How long have you been in service?
3 years.
Oh, you're young then.
No, I've
Just
been
a
an
matter of
officer
time.
for 15.
Just a matter of time, you'll shoot somebody.
You think?
Yeah, you will shoot somebody.
I got 4 more years. If I can get through 4 years and 10 months, watch out, buddy. Don't fall in that hole. If I can get through 4 years and 10 months, then I won't have to kill anybody. That'd be great.
You're not that old.
No, I only got to get 20 years. I'll be 41. But thank you, though. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, they say it's not about the years, it's the mileage. But we're good to go. I don't know where you parked at. If you need a ride back,
You gonna give me a ride?
I can't. I got. You don't remember me from last time?
I do. Well, you offered it.
That's true. But,
You did offer the ride, but refusing it?
Yeah, I can't.
Come on,
give you a
man.
ride, buddy.
Give me a ride.
You know how it is. Gotta follow the rules.
You too.
Two different cities, two different officers, but the same pattern: power tested and rights pushed to the edge. From repeated ID demands to open admission of surveillance, this wasn't just about law enforcement. It was about how far authority can go when it's not questioned. Here's the truth. You don't need to be loud. You need to be informed. Because in this country, freedom isn't something you ask for. It's something you use. If you've ever been asked for ID without a clear reason, drop your experience in the comments. Subscribe so you never get caught off guard again. This is ID Refusal Cops, where knowing your rights is your strongest defense.